सर शुरू करें सर।
हाँ यस करिए प्लीज।
गुड मॉर्निंग अरुण प्रकाश।
Good morning, sir.
या you are selected in a service also. You have mentioned in your application. Yeah,
Yes, I have joined in Indian Revenue Service Income Tax.
yeah, good. Because that
Uh,
your application doesn't say, it shows only service. You joined a service. That's yeah.
Yes, sir.
You are undergoing training now.
I'm currently in extraordinary leave, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Briefly introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is ARUNPRAKASH. I'm 25 years old. I'm coming from Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu. I did my graduation in Electronics and Communication Engineering in College of Engineering, Guindy, Anna University. This is my fourth attempt in UPSC Civil Services and my second interview. Last time I got an opportunity to serve in Indian Revenue Service Income Tax, sir.
Okay. Good. Why Tiruvannamalai is famous?
Yes. So Tiruvannamalai is a religious and spiritual hub in northern part of Tamil Nadu. It is one of the biggest districts in Tamil Nadu, and currently it is an evolving religious tourist spot. People from not just from surrounding districts, but from faraway states like Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh are also flocking towards Tiruvannamalai for spiritual solace, as it is considered as the abode of Lord Shiva. And it also has various ashrams like Ramana Maharishi ashram and Yogiram Kumar ashrams, and also has various infrastructural parks like dams and scientific parks and also.
Yeah. What do you know about Ramana Maharshi?
Yes, sir. Sir, Ramana Maharishi is a person who made Tiruvannamalai a globally famous spot. Especially, he focused on finding peace within self rather than finding it outside. He stressed rituals. The time where rituals were focused as the way of peace, he found self self-inquiry and humility are the ways through which we can attain peace. Sir.
Okay. Means peace is within.
Yes,
Person.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good. What do you mean by semiconductor policy of India? Nowadays we hear a lot of it, but you are electronics and communication engineering student. What do you mean a
Yes.
semiconductor policy?
Yes, sir. Sir, with the electronics revolution and India's focus towards digital revolution, it is very essential that we need proper supply of semiconductors in order to achieve self-sufficiency in electronics department. But we are lagging behind in semiconductor manufacturing as we lack proper supply chain and proper design engineers. So India is currently focusing on India's semiconductor mission, which wants to establish India as a manufacturing hub of electronics and its components. India has given incentives for about 76,000 crores, focusing on skill development as well as supply chain development for electronics.
Okay. You might have you have read about the 26 budget, recently placed budget.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
the discussion is still on. What
Yes,
is
sir.
the important agriculture programs in that budget?
Yes, sir. Sir, for agriculture, there's a new scheme introduced called Agri Vista, which focuses on integrating agricultural stack and AI-based services, based on which customized mentoring can be given to farmers in order to improve the productivity. And as well as fertilizer subsidies have also been introduced for up to 1.7 lakh crore, which will improve agricultural productivity, sir.
Okay. Then there is a high value crop mission, national fiber schemes. These are all, I think,
Yes,
the part
yes,
of the agriculture.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can I add one more point, sir?
Yeah, please.
Sir, yes, sir. I have forgotten to mention that India has also allotted a new scheme focusing on various crops like cashew nut and um, I couldn't remember. So cashew nut and other crops have been focused on right now, sir. Coconut, sir. Yes, sir.
All those which are involved in fiber, national fiber schemes, they want to have
Yes, sir.
that. Okay. And what you another
Yes,
sector
sir.
is
Thank you.
important sector is infrastructure. Infrastructure, okay. There is something new things are
Yes,
also
yes,
happening
sir.
in the infrastructure. What are those in this budget?
Yes, sir. Sir, the government has laid a keen focus on infrastructure development as a way for India's development in the future. India is currently focusing on developing railway corridors, especially high-speed corridors has been introduced. The place where I come from in Tamil Nadu, two new railway corridors has been introduced, focusing on Chennai's economic development, as well as focusing on rare earth elements where we lack proper sources and we are currently import dependent. The government focuses on rare earth economic corridors as well as Eastern Economic Corridor has been introduced in order to improve logistics and production, sir.
Yeah. Infrastructure now, what I just want to tell you, involves today rail, road, aviation plus data also. Your data centers is very important. Now I think 2047,
Yes, sir.
the tax holiday,
Yes, sir.
you coming
Yes,
from
sir.
the service, yeah, and that is also an important scheme. And you have taken sociology and as your
Yes, sir.
subject, yeah.
Yes, sir.
How the social media, the present social medias, and even including artificial intelligence, how they are affecting a society?
Yes, sir. So social media is emerging as a mass medium of communication more than the current news outlets. Social media is a main source of information, spreading information from one point to multiple points at an instant. It could be utilized very productively to improve one's creativity. It could be utilized for social connection with people who are far away from others. But there's also issues in social media, like people are getting more addicted to social media. Like we can see people often scrolling even in public places, which leads to brain rot. It affects the proper functioning of the brain and it reduces our attention span. Also, there are various malicious networks operating through social media like drug trafficking, abuse of people, and financial crimes, which are being perpetuated through social media. So, social media should be utilized positively rather than these malicious ways.
Okay. Recently in Ghaziabad, the means sisters, you might have the
Yes, sir.
Korean, in just because in that
Yes.
respect, this might be. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Sarun, good afternoon. Good morning,
Yes, good
rather.
afternoon, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is happening in Delhi this week or next week regarding AI?
Yes, sir. Sir, there's an AI summit which is upcoming in February 19. Currently, due to the expansion of AI revolution, it is very important to regulate AI as well as utilize it positively, sir.
So regulation is the only agenda or there is something more to it?
Sir, more than the regulation, it has to be properly utilized. For example, so AI, though it has expanding largely, India has not capitalized it fully. So we need to focus on utilizing it in every aspect, and then it needs to be positively regulated to achieve its full efficiency, sir.
What about ethics, AI ethics?
Yes, sir. Sir, AI ethics, AI, though it is a crucial source for expansion of one's creativity, it is the data sets are often uploaded with bias. Since it is sourced from Western data sets, sometimes it contributes to bias among the people. Like it stores gender discrimination as well as racial discrimination. So proper ethics need to be inculcated as well as transparency in decision making needs to be established in order to reduce data bias and establish neutrality, sir.
But do you think so Western data corrupts AI, but Indian data will not?
Sir, of course, there are bias in Indian data systems also because since we are taking data from historical sources which we have, there can be various inequalities like caste-based discrimination and patriarchal data could be taken into account. So that is why crucial investigation and proper data securities and proper protective mechanisms need to be established to insulate data from biases and establish a neutral data set.
But is it possible practically?
Yes, sir. I believe so, sir. With proper researches and proper scrutiny by the scholars, it is possible that biases can be neglected and proper bias-free data can be at source, sir.
Who will have perform the oversight functions as far as the data is concerned? Somebody has to means supervise. The bias data is not
Yes, sir.
used for training AI. So who will do this job?
Yes, sir. I believe a third-party mechanism, including scholars, researchers, and AI scientists, could be utilized to form a data board based on which the data can be monitored, sir.
So can you find any expert who is unbiased? They are ideological. So they will be competitive ideologies, and ideology itself is exclusionary sometimes.
Yes, sir.
The
Sir, yes,
data
sir.
can
As
be
you
also
say,
excluded.
yes, sir. Sir,
Hmm.
as you say, individuals can be biased based on one's values and experiences. Individual can be biased with other
Hmm.
people. But when we form a pool of people, like 20 to 30 people, when plural minds come into existence, I believe that biases can be neglected and consensual neutral data can be established through it, sir.
But if the group of people is packed, like a packed jury,
Sir, I couldn't understand you, sir. Sorry.
if it is packed, means manned by people of similar mind.
So yes, sir. That is why we should bring people from different experiences, people from different sectors. If they are coming together, I believe such biases or people of uniform ideologies could be neglected, sir.
But you think so? It is possible because first thing, it is very difficult. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you have some
Yes,
people who are unbiased really. Secondly, if group of people are unbiased, will be unbiased or are unbiased, as you are saying, yesterday what happened in the Supreme Court, that gender code, okay, that glossary prepared by the previous CGI was
yes, sir.
discarded by the present CGI, dubbing it as too much Harvard's oriented. So there were three judges, okay, a group of people.
Yes,
And then they discarded these glossaries by this cryptic, not cryptic, but very serious kind of allegation. It's a Harvard oriented glossary. So we need something which is different from it. So do you think under such circumstances it is possible?
yes, sir. So as you say, as times progress, then ideologies also change. And when we inculcate more number of people, say a pool of multiple people from multiple disciplines, as you say, and people from very good experiences, I believe it could be established, sir.
Okay, if you are so confident, I take it. Uh, okay, now sociology is changing with the technology. Do you think so?
Yes, sir.
How?
As Yes. So sociology, it studies about the changes in the society. And
Hmm.
as we see, even in our family, earlier we used to have a joint household, people living in a common place. Meanwhile, with technology, though families have evolved into nuclear families, we are getting connected through video calls. Though I'm staying in Delhi right now, I could contact with my family back home in Tiruvannamalai and I could speak with them, as well as religious rituals have also reduced due to evolution of technology and people moving from one place to another place. Strict rituals has reduced. Meanwhile, though religious practices are continuing, as internal religion has come into existence, as well as urbanization has also progressed with the evolution of various service sector jobs and manufacturing jobs. Urbanization has also increased, but still social connectivity remains similar in different aspects.
But how, where is the technology in it? Whatever you have told me, I've said technology is changing. Sociology
So I couldn't understand your question, sir.
means because of technology, now sociology will change because now, as you know, is children are now interacting only with AI. Sociology will flourish if people interact with each other. Okay, then we can draw some conclusion.
Yes.
But when somebody is sitting in a closed door room and interacting only with AI, so how do you
Yes, sir.
view this, that sociology will remain the same, or we can study it, or will it change?
Yes, sir. So as you have pointed out, the digital addiction or people interacting with each other is currently reducing, as well as in urban setups due to urbanization. People are have stopped talking with the people next door. So it has a form of more formalization has introduced in the social setups than informal, proper, relative oriented talks. So sociology is undergoing change, but it is also utilized to study how people's mindset, how people's behavior change when they interact with technology, how people's life base is changing when the technology comes into existence.
Okay, Arun, thank you so much. All the best. When is your interview, by the way?
February 18th, sir.
18th. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. ARUNPRAKASH, good to see you.
Good evening, ma'am. Sure, good afternoon, ma'am.
Still confused. Okay,
Yeah.
good morning. So, ARUNPRAKAsh, just to have a discussion. Recently, the Pakistan wanted to refrain from joining this T20 match. But economy comes priority more than ideology of Pakistan. Do you think so?
Ma'am, are you asking from India's perspective
No,
or
Pakistan.
Pakistan's perspective? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, sports is a venture to unify different people from different culture all over the world. Cricket, as you see, it has made a clear front in establishing diplomacy between different countries, be it with Afghanistan or be it with Pakistan or Bangladesh. And Pakistan has threatened that it will boycott uh, playing with India due to its policy of supporting Bangladesh in ICC tournament. And presently, with better diplomacy, I think Pakistan has again come into playing with India because I feel that
Arun,
uh,
I am asking, there is no sportsmanship, there is no nationalism, there is nothing like diplomacy. It's just economy that mattered the recent decision of Pakistan coming back into this T20 match. What is your observation on that?
ma'am, I believe that there is no rivalry for Pakistan to boycott this match because Pakistan is not actually in conflict with India directly because India has accommodated Pakistan to play in different nations, especially in Sri Lanka. India is traveling there. So Pakistan is not directly affected by this in India and Bangladesh spat right now. So it is not just about economy, but it is about an international event played by different countries together.
Okay. So the recent, there's the US, India's tariff reduction and other trade relationship agreements. What is your take on that? Do you think India must know it in there should be more transparency in this agreement?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, recently, as you have said, India and US has made a historic trade deal where a large amount of reciprocal tariffs have been removed, and the Union Commerce Minister has stated that various sectors like textile, pharma are going to be benefited. But the broader bilateral trade agreement is being discussed right now. An interim agreement is only right now released. I believe that proper transparency will be established when a bigger trade deal is formulated with the US.
Do you think it's a strategic silence, or we are devoid of or we are afraid of USA?
No, ma'am. I believe India always acts based on its own national interest, and it is not just based on fear. India doesn't fear other countries. It works based on the aspirations of our growth as well as our people. And proper transparency as well as details about the trade deal will be published when the right time comes and when the deals are being progressively established at the fullest, ma'am.
So, do you think this we have to regulate this living together relationship?
Yes. Ma'am, presently, in my grandfather's generation, he didn't even got to see the opportunity to see my grandmother. Meanwhile, right now, there's an opportunity for people to live with other person and to find the compatibility. And if such relations are rising highly, there needs to be proper regulation as well, because there's high chance of abusing the woman, or children being born out of their living relationships are being branded as illegitimate. So it is very essential that such relationships are regulated, but it should also not violate the privacy of the individual, not to threaten the very existence of the living relationship itself.
So, tell me, what is your observation on the recent income tax changes in the recent budget?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, income tax changes, especially the basic limit of exemption of income tax has been raised from rupees 7 lakh to rupees 12 lakhs, which exempts a large number of people from income tax payments. But it will also lead to increased savings and investment. The government believes that though it will lose around 1.2 lakh crore based on this new exemption, it will be invested in various fields. It will be coming through various consumption boosted investments. So the government believes production will increase. Meanwhile, the consumption based expenditure will also increase, and the government will get income tax through another way, ma'am.
But that is not the case. Most of the time, it is the household savings and household investment has been very low compared to the corporate savings and public investments. What is your observation?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, as you said, so not every time the savings gets transformed into investments, but still in India is largely a consumption-oriented country, ma'am, because around 65% of our expenditure is from private final consumption expenditure than the government's own investment. So I believe the private consumption will lead to boosting the production in the economy, and thus in such a way the economic growth will be accelerated, ma'am.
Do you think the center has satisfied the state's interest in case of the budget proposals?
Yes, ma'am. Based on the budget, along with it, which the devolution has been introduced, new devolution, and the 41% of vertical devolution has still been maintained. Some states have requested for increase in devolution to about 50%. Meanwhile, the present 41% has been maintained. I believe some states will not be satisfied. For example, the Tamil Nadu CM has voiced his opposition to that. But I believe in long term, with increased devolution, with proper economic growth, as well as a reduction of cess and charge, the devolution will be increased in the future, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Prakash. Over to you, sir.
Thank you.
Mute, sir. So,
How did you feel your interview went on?
Sir, I feel there are few lags in my preparation. For example, the last question, the devolution. I think I should prepare more in such lines, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, good. You are good in articulating and replying. Sometimes their knowledge might be because you may not have read about something here and there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And one more thing, your movement of hand also was initially. Afterwards,
Yes.
subsequently, it was okay. But might be because some practice or unconsciously
Yes,
that might be there. That can be because
yes,
already you attended an interview in UPSC. Because UPSC provides the one chair only, there is nothing more. And yeah, there is no need for things. And read about the budget little more, because
yes, sir.
especially
Yes, I have.
agriculture, infrastructure, and
Yes, sir.
these are their important sectors. And the semiconductor AI Sammelan, what is happening? The more probably your week's time, you might be having interview.
Yes, sir. Around 1 week. Yes, sir.
1 week, yeah. The AI will be going on, what is happening, because your
Exactly, sir.
basic thing is in electronics engineering, little bit, because no need to get in
Sure.
technology. Non-technical person, how much you should know, that will.
Yes.
With that, I think linking sociology and technology also.
Yes, sir. I have to
Technology,
do that.
that also is an important area nowadays.
Yes, sir.
And many things are happening. social media, the Ghaziabad incident, the three sisters.
Yes, sir.
So these are the important things happening in the things. What is by regulations and some the regulations. I think even Government of India has made some regulations also recently.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, these regulations. And with that, I think you will do well. And good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Arun, you have been given feedback and you have already attended this interview first. You already cracked it, okay? So you know what is the
Yes.
requirements all about personality tests, okay?
Yes, sir.
But even then, your articulation is very good. Answers are becoming a bit long.
Yes,
Bit
sir.
longer, okay? And number
Yes,
two,
sir.
don't be very rigid about ideas, like your data bias. You know it, everybody knows it. Data bias can never be, I mean, there is no solution for it, number one. Even a
Yes.
group of persons, they cannot be unbiased. Okay? So the
Yes,
only,
sir.
I think, way to address this issue is that people start flagging those issues. Or there is a
Yes, sir.
disclaimer by AI and other media platforms that this information may be wrong or biased or whatever. Or people start flagging these issues that we access this information, but it is biased. Then there can be some corrective measures. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and focus on the question also, not only
Yes,
the
sir.
answer.
Finished.
You
Yes,
will
sir.
be able to give a right answer if you know the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So focus on it. Like your this question about sociology and technology, how sociology is changing because of technology.
Yes.
The answer was totally means about legacy kind of means
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got
traditional
it.
sociological view. Okay, not about technology.
I get it, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So as Mr. Valgard has also pointed out, need to read more about the connection between sociology and technology and how it is changing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think you have now barely a week, 18th is
Yes,
your
sir.
interview. So keep
5 days
doing what
more.
you are
That's
doing, but pay attention to these issues. Okay.
sure, sir.
All the best. Thank you so much.
Sir, I want to say one thing to you.
Yeah, please.
Last year, before my interview, during interview guidance program and all, I often used to come to the mock which you will be heading. And at one point, you even said that, why are you often coming? You're already prepared like that. And thanks to your guidance, I have got a service, Indian Revenue Service, and I am very happy to see you back again. You cannot remember me because you see a lot of people, but I remember you well because I often used to see you in mocks. And your guidance and your points were very helpful for me, and you gave
Thank,
me a lot of motivation. Thank you so much.
thank you. Thank
And
you very much.
I also see it as a good omen because seeing you before my interview, I hope this will also go well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Great. Thank
Sir,
you.
can I get your number later in order to contact you if I maybe I'll text you if I need something.
Yes, my number is very simple. Penta 835900.
So 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Penta
Sir,
8. Penta 8. 5
penta
penta means 5 times 8.
5.
5 times
Okay.
8.
Sir,
8,
oh
8,
yes,
8,
sir.
8, 8.
Yes, sir.
And 3, 5,
Yes. 35
900.
900. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. ARUNPRAKASH, same thing. A lot has been already said. You're confident, you're fresh, and you're good at smiling. Your energy level is also good. Again, the hand movement not above the shoulder. Sometimes getting over
Yes, ma'am.
not
Yes,
above
ma'am.
the shoulder, and do not spill out this Tamil Nadu as an example in this federal relationship. Okay,
Yes,
just be generalistic about the the concerns. Fine, do not spill
yes,
out
ma'am.
his name. And I know that there are some stories that you're uh, pulling up, like in the Pakistan issue, which I said we are aware of the whole issues. Please don't give us the issue. Just come straight to the point. And you are not
Sure,
a
ma'am.
Pakistani. We are not a Pakistani. So you can say that they
Yes,
were
ma'am.
moved by economy. They were moved by the the international ICC's warning and the
Yes.
long-term sportsmanship in the particular game. You can
Yes.
say we are Indians, so you can blame anything for Pakistan. You can be critical about it. Fine, it's not diplomacy.
Sure.
Diplomacy have not won. It's ICC's warning. It's the economy that has won. The commercial ventures have pulled out. Okay, largely on them. So that's
Sure.
and focus on the question. Please focus on the question. That's very important. Even into my questions, please do focus on the keywords.
Yes, ma'am.
Even in the
Sure.
relationship, you have to, you just made a very generalistic thing. Regulations, only there is a registration which has been given. It's not regulations. Fine.
Yes.
We are not moving towards regulations. Regulation, if we go for regulation, there'll be too much governing because of the privacy issues. Registration is just the first step.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can say registration is needed because of that. There is a lot of misuse. Okay, and there can be
Yes,
lots of problem, but regulation is too much a big word, which we cannot do
Yes, ma'am.
at present. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am. Primary
please
steps.
be aware of the difference between the registration and regulations, and you
Sure,
have
ma'am.
to come up with a better answer and study about Andre Bete because he recently passed away.
Yes, ma'am.
So based on sociology, otherwise you're very good. And
Thank
there is a
you.
thin line between pleasing and conversation. Sometimes I feel like you are trying to please. Please avoid that. You
How, ma'am?
it's a conversation. No, you thought of adding points to Sir's question.
Yes,
Yes.
earlier in the very first question, you reverted back to that answer. Can I add something? Don't do it because you
Sure, sir.
shouted
Sure.
permission to add, and then you forgot what to add.
Yes, sir. Halfway
Okay.
through. Yes.
So don't do it
I'll avoid.
because
I'll avoid it, sir.
That's all. That is kind of pleasing. You should avoid that. That's all. Otherwise, it's a good
Okay.
conversation with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
okay,
so
all
much,
the
sir.
best. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck, Arun.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.